Heyo everyone, it's AJ, and today we are at the finale of Bungo Stray Dogs Season 4. How the fuck are we already at the end? Like, how's it been 13 weeks already? Which then is just scary about how time is passing way too fucking quickly. But then it's also a good way and other things, but we'll get to that part. But anyway, shall we just dive into the final episode? Let's go! So, we kick off just where we left with the last episode with Terraco and Tachihara, like, basically dealing with all the fact that all the casino patrons are just like, let's get us some fucking money. Let's just kill these people who we don't know, but the big man said that, hey, if you hurt or kill these people, you can get money. Yay! And, like, Terraco's just like, oh, you want a fight, eh? And like Dutchie just looking at it, it's like, oh my god, please do not actually start a fight. Just like a nice teeny like cold open just to start off, and then as we go into the OP, and then after we come back, it's like, Tachihara and Terraco are running, because it's like, yeah, by the way, we're not actually going to hurt them because they're innocent in all this, they're just like trying to be dicks. It's like, it's not their fault that Sigma's just went, hey, I've just gave you the best incentive to hurt people, but you don't actually really want to do this, but you just want the money. So they're like running down corridors and all that with a wee mob following them with all like whatever the fuck they got from like their rooms, and they go into like they crash into a room and whatnot, and eventually the mob like breaks in, and there's just wee old lassie just like chilling on a chair, and the mob goes up to her like, oi, old lady. Like, very politely, obviously. But like, did you see two people come in here? And she's just like, what? Oh, what? And then finally somebody points out the fact that there is a broken window with like ropes going down. It's like, how would you not notice there's a broken window when you go through the room? Like, surely it must be fucking Baltic. Like, the window is broken, surely the wind is flowing in like nobody's business. The casino is in the fucking sky. Like, how stupid is this mob? So they go like, oh great, they're going downstairs, right? Chase after them, we need to go get this. And then we just see, like, the old wee lady just, like, chilling down the corridors. Everyone's going, like, the opposite direction. She's just going down with a wee little stroller thing. And then goes into the lift to then, like, come out where there's, like, guards. It's, like, the highly secure area and whatnot. And the guards are just like, old lady, what the fuck are you doing here? And it's just like, oh, wait, what are we having for dinner tonight? Like, lady, what the fuck? And it's like, do you even know why you're here? And she's like, oh, wait, I remember, to kick your fucking arses. Here we go, here's Terraco. Like, yes, just, here's her ability. It is fucking terrifying if you think about it. And she just, like, knocks them out. Oh, like, Terraco is just honestly such a badass in this fucking episode. And it's just like, yes! And she's like, oh yeah, by the way, my ability, like, controls age, and it's like, I can make you very old like that, to the point where your bones are, like, writhing away. It's like, I'm gonna torture you, but just to the point of where, like, I'm not going to kill you, but you really wish you were, because you're that old and brittle and whatnot, you might as well. So she's like, right, so how do I reset this place and whatnot? And the guard eventually just gives in and just like, right, you need a key. The big man's got it. Like, please, please. So she lets him go. He goes back to normal kind of thing, right? And then in the little stroller, oh my god, little baby Tachihara. He's so adorable. I love him so much. He's so cute, and the fact that Terraco's just like, you should really come to like the wee work party like that. And Tachihara's like, no, don't you fucking dare. Oh, he's so adorable, little baby Tachihara. Oh, so well, he does eventually go back to normal. Terraco's actually not nice enough to to do that. So they're like, yeah, so we're gonna split off. So you're gonna do this, I'm gonna deal with the big man, and we'll work from there. Capiche? It's like, right. Sorted. So Terraco goes in and goes like, "Oi, Sigma, are you ready to like give in?" And Sigma's just like, "You know what? Here's the key. I'm going to toss it in the air so you can catch it and whatnot. I'm going to look like I'm giving in, but I'm not actually, because I'm not stubborn enough. I'm still going to try and win, even though that I know I'm not going to win, but I'm going to try because that's what I do." And it's just like, just as she catches the key, it's just like, "Oh, here's some big ass guns." Like, as you do, Sigma, as you do. Which then means we have a wee cut to Achi and Kyoko who are like running through the corridors and whatnot. And it's just like, wait. I can hear fighting downstairs. They're here way too early. Like, we need to get there and like work this out because they're earlier than expected and this isn't going to work out for us. So like Kyoko's dealing with like the guards that are like on this fucking floor, and she just like basically gets Demon Snow just like to take out the window. It's like, "Right, your claws can go down the building and you can catch up to them really quickly. I'll get back to you eventually." So it'll be fine. So with that, we cut back to the fact that Terraco is fighting off these fucking machine guns, massive ass machine guns, like, and it looks like she's just literally like flapping them away with her hand, and like Sigma's just like, "What the actual fuck is wrong with this person?" Also, one wee comment, see as they go, as Terraco and all that starts off like their wee conflict, I hate the fact that they had no faces. I just really hated it. It's like, why did they have to have no face? Like, come on. Like, come on. I just hated it. I just wanted to really make that comment. I just really hated it. Rude. So anyway, so back to the fight, right? Because that's the main thing. Not the fact that they had no faces for like 30 seconds. So Terraco just being the badass that she is, just like absolutely like annihilating like these fucking like machine guns, and just like throws like 2 kitchen knives at them to stop them. It's like, how does this work? But it does. And so I was just like, how? It's like, Sigma, you need to realise that you're not going to win in this factor. Like, Terraco is like an absolute beast. And she just proves that like time and time again in this fucking episode, especially in this fight. And like, Sigma thinks like, it's like, right, okay, you have me. Actually, no. I have this gun, you know, this directed like Renaissance gun thing that like if I apply it to Gifted they're fucked. But yeah, so this one's like 5 times worse than that, so I'm gonna use that on you. And Terraco's just like, fuck. So obviously he uses it and like she's on the ground like kinda like writhing and shit. And then being, obviously, like I said, the badass that she is, just casually starts getting up against him because he's like, "Do not underestimate the man that has determination," and everything like that, and ambition. And then she just goes like, "You think you're the only one, bitch?" That's essentially it. It's like, "Oh, you have ambition? Please! I have more determination as well." It's like, you can't be the only one. So she just casually stands up and goes like, "Hehe." Which is then when Sigma realises like her ear is like bleeding. So basically she just went like that, pop, and like burst her bloody ear. Like, I should do it. And like she then explains how the hunting dogs are the way they are, and it's like, oh yeah, so we were basically like created by like doctors with like special abilities, so we're like crazy like with all these like medical powered like practices that were like performed on us and whatnot, and we have to have like monthly top-ups, and if we don't we will just like die. And it's just like, what? So it's like, why would you do that to yourselves? And then Terraco having her whole like speech of, yeah, this is what to do for the people. Oh, like, honestly, people like are just insane in Bungo, honestly. And I just love like in between like them fighting and all that, there's like a cut to like the sillies in the prison, and I just love the fact that Dazai just like calls out Sigma, calls out Fyodor for like his fucking bullshit about Sigma. It's just like, yeah, a desperate man is more powerful than all that. Nah, bullshit. Oh, it's like, I just love it. And I don't know, obviously, how they properly reveal the fact that like Sigma's only like 3 years old and was created by the book and whatnot, and how Fyodor ended up being like, hey, you want a home? Well, I'm gonna give you in this wee casino, and you're gonna love it to bits, and you're gonna like hold on to it for the best that you can, because it's your only kind of piece of like wonderment and freedom and whatnot that you can have and whatnot. I just love the fact that Dazai's just like, nah, bullshit. Oh, but it's just fucking stupid, man. So eventually, obviously, Terraco just being like, yeah, so you're done, bitch. I'm now gonna like hang you off the edge of your casino. So we're gonna destroy these walls. I'm gonna have you hanging over the edge, basically making you like give in like properly. And even then, Sigma does not fucking give in. He's just like, you know what? I can't save myself and the casino. And the casino's important, so I'm gonna save one of them. And it ain't gonna be me. So, throws them both of them off the casino, so they're falling to their deaths. Even though I don't even know if fucking Terraco would die, given who she is. I don't even know if she would fall from the casino. I would not be surprised if she actually survived it. Unless she got impaled by something down there. But, like, obviously that doesn't matter, because obviously, well, she's fine. Spoilers, she's fine. For, like, 2 minutes later. Because eventually she, like, just, like, gets her grip off him. Like, she basically kicks him away from her. So she's, like, hanging off the casino. He continues to fall for like 2 seconds before Ashley like jumps in, grabs him on a rope, and then like flops down onto like the last kind of flat panel of like the casino. Because basically if Sigma falls again, he's dead. And Ashley's just like, yeah, don't do that, please. But you need to live because we need you, and you need to kind of tell us where this page is. And Sigma's just like, you really think I'm gonna tell you? Like just like that. And she's just bringing up the phone with Ango, and Ango's just like, yeah, bitch, I can read your thoughts. Oh. It's just like, yeah, I know how to like get by you, but still, I'm not gonna fight you that much. Because literally, Ango just on FaceTime just being like, right, we have ways to make you talk. Sigma just goes, alright, what do you want? Not that that lasts long, because Nathaniel decides, oh hey guys, I'm just going to float in. Yay! Nathaniel ruining everything. Like, Ashley and Sigma are having a moment, right? Why'd you have to ruin it? Obviously knowing that like Nathaniel's on Fyodor's side, because obviously Fyodor's like fucking corrupted his mind and whatnot, naturally you'd think, oh fuck, he's going to attack Atsushi, so Anko's like, watch yourself and shit, which is natural. So, Nathaniel attacks, and Atsushi's thinking, oh shit, here we go, protects himself, right? No, attack Sigma! Because Fyodor's cleaning up his fucking business. He is cleaning up his loose ends. Like, oh, you little bastard. Also, Sigma looks so fucking pretty, like, all this like scene, like see the little close up of him and his wee smirks, and he just looks so goddamn beautiful, and it hurts. So Sigma now starts falling off the edge again, and as you say, like goes to grab for him, and Nathaniel's just going, nah, you're in the way again. I'm gonna attack you now because he needs to die. Oh, and with that, like Ashley's like hit and activates like the tiger ability to make a tail so that he can hang off the edge, like barely, still holding on to Sigma, and Sigma's just like, nah, just let go. Just let me die. Like, I am a basic man. Just let me die. And actually, she's just like, no, you just said that you think you're worthless and shit. I ain't dealing with that. You're not allowed to die when you think you feel like you're useless. And it's just, ah! The fact that like Sigma's so touched by all of it, it's just like, you know what? You're so good. You're like such a kind person. So I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna make myself fall. Oh no. And it's like, I'm just gonna look so pretty as I fall to my death. Sigma! I love you, but still. Ah! So he does that. Actually, she's just watching him fall, just like, shit. But then he's also still getting attacked by Nathaniel. So here comes Lucy. Lucy's like running, well, trying to look for him, and like Ango's on the phone with her, being like, right, stop, look down. Do what you can to help him now. Like, help out, she. So she's like, right, there's no rope or anything like that, but I have a plan. You might have to try and help my body or my corpse or whatnot. It's like, wait, what? Jumps off and uses her ability to go into, like, her wee room. And then it's just like, oh, good, we're safe. No, you're no, because Nathaniel's also peeked his way in as well. And he tries to attack them, but, like, he's useless in Lucy's domain, which is just hilarious. He's like, I am a big scary man, but like I am going to attack you. And it's like Lucy's just like, heh, nope, boop, straight in the cupboard you go. Nah. But then it like goes into like the somber moment. Like Ango's just like, yeah, we've lost like massively. Like this was an absolute shit show. It's like we lost Sigma, and also like the hunting dogs saw that you were saving Sigma, so now they think that you're working with them, so that means you look more like a terrorist. It's like, oh, aye. It's like, ah. And then, like, we cut back to, like, the sillies in the prison and whatnot, and they're just going back and forth, and it's like, oh, fuck, what did you do? And it was like, oh, I didn't do anything, we've been sitting here, and all that. It's like, bitch, she's both know you are doing shit. Don't fucking try it. And it's like, Fyodor being like, oh yeah, I'm just praying to God, my prayers are getting answered and shit. I'm like, Fyodor, shut the fuck up. Shut up with your bullshit. Like, honestly, these wee sillies. Because, like, Dazai just obviously pulls up the fact, it's like, oh, you fucking tricked us, basically, like, the whole coin situation was just like to lure the ADA and hunting dogs to the same place so that they look even worse. So that, like, there's like no chance for like the ADA to redeem themselves. They just make themselves look worse. If you're just like, oh. And then we cut back to like inside the casino, and we find like Tachihara like in the kind of systems area. And he finds a pen drive and he's like, oh, what's this? And like pops it in. And here's actually just being like, hey, you need to know this, by the way. This is some info and we're innocent. But here's like the whole breakdown of what's actually going on. Oh, and there's this wee bit, right? See when it cuts back to the sillies in the prison, right? Dazai looks like a fucking emo and I love it. It's just like emo moment because you can't see his other eye and like all his hair like flopped down because he's kind of looking down and it's just like emo moment, and I'm just like, why do I love this so much? Like they looked slightly different. I don't know if it's just me, but like how they were like animated was just slightly different. I don't know if it's maybe because like, see for like the majority of like this season when it cut to them, it was literally almost like the same panels, like same little scenes like over and over and over again, almost to a degree, but they actually like made time in this episode to give them like different camera frames and different facial expressions. But I just love this fucking emo one. And then you just have like the next cut and it is like pretty Fyodor just like looking down and just being like, yeah, so you see when you try to like save yourselves and all that and like try to bring evidence about like how yous are innocent, yeah, See with the lovely book, I put in a wee condition so that if anyone found any information that proved your innocence, they're not going to believe it and they're just going to patch it and cast it aside. Yay! Which we then see that's what Tachihara does. He goes like, nah, this is bullshit, breaks the pen drive, and it's like, ah, oh, sneaky. Sneaky. You little bitch. Oh, so after that, like, Terraco's, like, being like, hey, what you doing? Because why you not answering me, bitch? And he's just like, no, nothing, just found more fake info and whatnot, like, missing leads and all that. It's like, nothing's happening. It's like, okay. So she goes, yeah, I've just had word from the land. Basically, like, Fukuji and all that being like, yeah, so you need to go back into the PM. It's like, wait, what? I need to infiltrate the port mafia again? It's like, yeah, because you see, we're still missing 2 of the ADA members and we kind of need to know where they are. And given the fact that you've helped them, yeah, you need to go back in and find that information. And, oh god, this scene! So, Tachihara going in and visiting, like, Hirutsu and Gin, like, after he's hurt them. Although, like, Terraco's, like, convinced that they died or whatnot, and it's just like, yeah, you, like, obviously took out the people that you used to work with and all that. And it's like, no, not really, they're just, like, injured. And even, like, Hirutsu makes a comment being like, yeah, it just kind of feels like when they attacked, it was more of an act because the cuts weren't really that deep, and Tachihara's just like, yep, nope, I don't know, I don't know about this. It's like, he didn't hurt them that much because he cares about them. Ah, like, goddamn. And like, he looks away from him and was like, so do you think I'm made out for the port mafia? And like, Gin and Hirutsu just look at each other and just basically laugh and be like, well, duh, bitch. Oh, and can I just, like, oh, this next bit, back with the sillies, Dazai laughing. Yes! We finally got a Dazai proper laughing on his own. Like, yes! Oh, I'm so happy. See the fact that we never got him laughing in season 1, like, it still won't be over that. Like, no. I know we had, like, Fjordur laughing, like, earlier on and whatnot with her that fucking scene, and it was like, but, like, having Dazai have his own little laughing moment. Yes! If Fjordur just been like, excuse you, why are you laughing? Oh, and Dazai just been like, yeah, God doesn't care for, like, your prayers and shit, and, like, your, like, perfection and harmony, as you put it earlier on. It's just like, shut up, God doesn't care. God works in, like, mysterious ways, but he doesn't give a shit about you. You know who really drives, like, forward the world and whatnot? Those that are, like, blood, sweat and tears and all that. We're the powerless ones here. We're sitting here basically doing, like, fuck all in comparison to what they're doing, and it's, like, basically everyone on Fjordur's side and everyone on Dazai's side, obviously, doing the physical work, like, outside. But... yes! Oh, so then we'll cut back to, like, Tachihara with Gin and Hirutsu, and he's all, like, Hirutsu's, like, explaining, like, how Tachihara's, like, pure, like, mafia material, like, he's, like, like, a golden icon, essentially, for what it should mean to be in the mafia with his attitude and everything like that. And Tachihara's just having this little kind of mental breakdown, essentially, of, like, where his loyalties lie and, like, where he is within this world. Because obviously he cares about the port mafia. And I'm gonna complain now. He was meant to have a kind of little moment, like, like, last episode. Like, see, before, like, they had, like, the wee meeting and whatnot with the hunting dogs being like, hey, this is all the information and whatnot. Like, he was meant to have a wee moment of doubt for the things that he did. And see, the fact we didn't get that sucks, because that would have made this scene even more powerful. But no. Bones, you decided to, like, take it out. Watching you. Still not happy with last week's episode, but anyway. Oh, so Tachihara then like working through because obviously they had to try and help the ADA and like try and protect them and whatnot. And Mori's like giving them all these directions, being like, "Yeah, I don't believe the fact that like they're terrorists. It's just stupid. It's incomprehensible." And like Tachihara asks them, being like, do you believe they're terrorists and whatnot?" And they just like be like, "You're in the mafia. You should know better. Like it's really obvious. Of course they're not." And also, it's just nice hearing Geen talk again. It's just like, yes. It was just like Geen crumbs. Like, give me those crumbs. And that's where it's just like Tachihara just like breaks the curse of this like book condition, because he then realizes it's like, oh wait, the ADA is like innocent. It's like, right, I need to now try and convince the government that they're actually fine, which is no easy feat, given how much the world actually hates them right now. And Dazai just saying like, yeah, because he knows the fact that this is what's happening. He's just like, yeah, humans aren't as boring as you think, Fyodor. You really think they're that weak? Because obviously Fyodor's like, they've like everyone's so weak, they're like not gonna believe them and all of that, and it's just like, oh, you have no idea how interesting they are. Oh, so we cut to the beautiful Sigma gracefully falling from the sky, looking so pretty to his demise. Until he sees a sparkling light on the ground. He's almost close to the ground. He's basically just almost there. And lo and behold, we have Nikolai! Yes! Oh, I love the fact that this is how the season has ended, just on him being like, woohoo, resurrection magic! And that's it. And it's like, oh, yes! I was really kind of hoping that they would have ended with his, like, reveal that he was still alive. But, buzzing! And that's how we end this 4th season of Bungo Stray Dogs. Oh, mwah! Also, the best news! We have season 5, and it's coming in July. It's like, we have 2 seasons in 1 year! It's like, yes! Right, I was so happy about that because I was really hoping this is what was going to happen, because, like, what was the point if, like, teasing, like, Aya and Bram and all that, all the stuff they teased, like, in the fucking OP when they didn't even cover it? Like, they had to have done this, or else the leader would have looked so stupid. But it's coming in July, so we're obviously just having a season off and then season back in. But yes, fucking buzzing. Also, I'm scared as fuck because I know what's coming. Oh, I'm not going to go into too many spoilers, but really, the peak chapters of 88, 98, and 101, I am fucking terrified to get animated. And if you know, you know. But, we are winning this year, and I'm fucking buzzing. Also, this is just like my year, and it's just great. All the good things are happening this year, and it's just great. But anyway, so let me know. How fucking hyped are yous for the new season? How did you think the ending went? Like, did you like this episode? I think, like, this episode has redeemed itself from last week's bullshit. They ended on a good note, in my opinion. But in fairness, last week's was so bad in comparison. But, overall, I actually really loved this season. This season was definitely better than season 3. I loved it. If only Bones would put in as much love into it as they do for like Mob Psycho and My Hero Academia, and we could have had like an even better season. But that's me being nitpicky. Like, why did they get all the love and then we get the scraps? Like, even though ours was still better than it was last season, because let's just not talk about season 3, but like how horrendous they treated that. So the hope is we don't get a season 3 treatment for season 5. Fingers crossed. No. Especially with the shit that's coming. Like, we need a good season. So that's gonna be fun but terrifying. Honestly, I can't wait. Oh, so good. I'm so buzzing. If you can't tell, like, it took me ages to even, like, start recording this because I've literally just been hyped for like 2 hours after watching this, and it's taken me ages to actually calm down enough to actually sit down, record this, just to become a mess again. So, the usual. Oh, but anyway, so we will have even more Bungo content in the future. Not that that's really an issue here, because obviously soon we'll have the consistent of, hey, we have the monthly mainline chapter and we're still doing the chapter reviews of 15 years, so there's still Bungo content to come. There's other things I want to make, so in the season that we have off, there'll still be other Bungo content, so that ain't going anywhere. Like, yes! So, if you like that, subscribe. Woo! That is the first time I've actually properly said that. What the fuck me? But anyways. So, enjoy your time and let's rejoice in the fact that we get a new season. And if you're here for just episode reviews, I will see you again in July. Boom! So, yeah. So anyway, until next time, I'm AJ and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!